right, happy Monday, Mobility Monday. Let's start with our warm-up. Rolling the shoulders, breathing out, have a nice warm-up. It's quite hot again here in Cape Town today. It's actually a lovely day today. Breathing out, I must make the most of the warmth. Rolling the shoulders, and then taking the arms out to the side, loosening off those rotator cuff muscles. We're going to do our normal sort of mobility, working through the whole body, breathing out. That's it. And then nice big circles with your arms. If anything is sore, please don't push through it. Everything must be within your limits. Breathing out. Awesome job. All right, we're going to go into our cactus with a flat back. So standing up nice and tall. Taking a breath in, lift your arms up. Breathing out, squeeze those elbows into your waist. Spread your fingers, lifting up your chest. Breathing in, arms up. And breathing out as you stretch forward. Now pull your belly button in away from the floor. Reaching forward and then folding down to the floor. Relax the head down. And on a breath out, curling up. Think of stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other. Sliding those shoulders down and back, and head comes up last. Breathing in and out. Squeezing those elbows into your chest, shoulders down and back, lifting up the chest. Breathing in, stretching up, and breathing out. Think of sending your hips back, pulling that tummy in, reaching back. If you need to soften your knees, you can, and then folding down. And curling up on the way back. Keep the head hanging down, arms hanging down. And sliding the shoulders down and back, lifting up the head. One last time, breathing in and out. Stretching that thoracic spine, breathing in, arms up. Breathing out as you stretch. Try and look forward at your hands so you don't drop your chest, reaching forward. Folding down, and on a breath out, curling up, all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Very nice. Right, coming down onto your knees. We're going to go onto our hands and knees first. We're going to do the pelvic clock, where we move your pelvis 360 degrees. So we're going to round the back, tucking that pelvis under, taking it out to the side, doing a whole 360. So from the front, you can see I'm literally going sideways, breathing out, tummy pulled in, arching the back, really getting that pelvis movement. Think of doing a clock with your hips and get your head moving with it. So really move that whole body, breathing out, tummy in. Nice. Now change direction. Pulling that belly button in as you tuck under, stretch. Beautiful. Rounding, pulling that belly button in, round your whole back. Let's go for two more. Last one. Nice. Now from here, tuck those toes under at the back. Let's lift the hips up into a downward dog, stretch. Dropping down onto your knees. And we're going to go 5 times, breathing out as you lift up, stretch. Think of pushing your chest between your shoulders, sticking those hips up, dropping down into your knees. 3 more, breathing out. Push. And down, nice and slow. 2 more. Stretching those shoulders, stretching the hammies. And down, and very last one. Now let's hold it here. We're going to lift the heels up and down. Breathing out. Keep those knees as straight as you can. And you want to think of lifting the bottom up and down, not moving your whole body forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, one, and dropping those knees down onto the floor. Let's take it back into a child's pose. Feet together, open the knees, pushing back. That's it. Now from here, coming forward, slide those shoulders down and back, dropping those hips down, lifting up the chest. If this hurts your back at all, you don't need to drop your hips down too much. I want you to slide those shoulders away from the ears, lift up the chest. And then pushing back, let's go back into that that child's pose, sorry. And breathing out as you come forward, slide those shoulders down, lifting up the chest, drop the hips if you can, looking up. Nice, 3 more, breathing out. Good. If you feel any pain in your back with this, don't go into that full sort of cobra position. You can keep it here if you want. 2 more, taking it back, stretch. Breathing out. Last one. Slide those shoulders down, lifting the chest. Very nice. Now staying on your hands and knees. We're going to take your hands a little bit wider. We're going to drop the shoulder and the head down to the floor. And then alternate sides, taking it down. Breathing out. That's it. Let's go for 5. Really stretching that shoulder. 4. 3. Nice work. 2. Last 1. Beautiful. All right, from here, taking your left leg in front of you. Knee over your ankle. Slide that back leg back. Hands on the floor on the inside. Really make sure your weight is forward on this leg, and let's roll those hips side to side. That's it. Making sure the toe at the back is pointed, lifting your chest. Very good. Now from here, taking the hips back, straighten that front knee. Whew. And coming forward, lift your chest. We're going for 5, and I want you to really think of sliding and gliding those tissues. Breathing out. Loosening off everything that attaches, sliding it, gliding it, getting it moving. So that's why we don't hold the static stretch too long. Aiming to get that knee straight every time. Last one. Breathing out. Nice, let's change sides. Knee over ankle. Weight forward, sliding this back leg back. Point the toes, let's rotate those hips side to side. That's it, loosening off that whole hip capsule. Perfect. Now from here, taking those hips back, straightening that front knee. Make this the aim of the exercise, straightening that knee, lifting your chest. Move your hands back wherever you need. That's it, breathing out. Digging that front heel in and forward. 2 more. Stretch. Last one. Great job. All right, coming on to staying on that left knee facing me with the right leg out to the side. We're going to drop that hand to the floor. Make sure your hand, knee, and foot are all in one line. Let's reach that arm over. Really stretch it away from you. We're going to rotate those shoulders towards the floor and back to me. Breathing out, that's it. Stretch that top arm. 2 more. Nice work. Last one. Let's walk those hands into the middle. Keep that leg out to the side. Have it on the border of the big toe. And from here, we're going to take that bottom back towards your heels. Feel a stretch on this whole inner thigh. And coming forward. We're going for 4. Breathing out, pushing back. Coming forward. Nice work. 2 more. Last one, stretch it away, very nice. Let's change sides. Right knee, left leg out to the side, hand on the floor. Reaching that arm over, trying to touch the wall. Let's rotate those shoulders down and back. As you come back through, really bring that underneath hip through. 2, rotate the shoulders down and back. 3, last one, that's perfect. Hands coming round in front, make sure that foot stays on its border, and we're going to take the bottom back and forward. If your foot is flat on the floor here, you won't feel it as much on the inner thigh. When you turn it onto that border of the big toe, you feel it more. 2 more. Great job. Last one. Very nice. All right, let's come up into standing. We're going to stand up nice and tall. You can hold on to something for balance, and we're going to swing this left leg forward and back. You can move your body with it. It must just be comfortable. Breathing out, holding on to something for balance. That's it. Loosening that leg off. 2 more. 1. Now from here, let's grab that foot behind you. Keep those knees together. Squeeze the hips under, reaching that top arm up. So you want to have your knees together. Tummy pulled in. Squeeze. Beautiful. Now from here, let's take it forward. Don't do that. My balance was terrible. Breathing out, let's take that leg forward. Stretch. Push that foot into your hand so you feel more of a stretch on the front thigh. And coming up. Very nice. Let's change sides. We're going to swing this leg. Forward and back. That's it. I think in the next 10 minutes I might have to change my laptop because of the battery, so bear with me if it happens. There we go. Let's go for 2 more. 1. Now let's take that foot behind you. Tuck those hips under. Squeeze the bottom. Reaching that arm up. You want to feel the stretch all the way from the hips. So if you tuck your hips under, squeeze your bum, it feels better. Now from here, breathing out, stretch. Push that foot into your hand. And coming up, very nice. Stay standing. From here, we're going to reach down to the floor, dropping your head down. We're going to drop your bottom down between your heels, trying to go into that deep squat, that Borstkuck if you can. In an ideal world, you want to not fall on your bum. You want to keep your heels down. If you need to do a little squat, that's fine. If it hurts your knees, please don't go so low. From here, we're going to drop the head, lift the hips. Hands touching the floor if possible. And then go back down. We're going for 5. Now, if when you're here, you need to lift your hands off the floor, that's absolutely fine. I want the legs straight. And dropping down. 3 more, then we're going to grab the roller. Beautiful. 2 more. I'm just excited I can do this with my hammy. It's so cool. Dropping down. Last one. And curling all the way up. Very nice. Grabbing the roller. Let's place it on the floor. We're going to sit on your bottom. And slowly roll all the way back. That's it. You want to make sure in this position that you get every level of your spine touching the roller. So we don't want to let your back leave the roller. Palms up towards the ceiling, arms out to the side. And we're going to slide those arms up and down in a snow angel. Now make sure you keep your back glued to the roller. Think of tucking your chin in. If your hands can't touch the floor, then lift them up. Please don't hurt yourself. Breathing out. Think of your chest melting over and around the roller. Very nice. One more. Arms up to the ceiling. Slide those shoulder blades away from the ears. Really imprint that back onto the roller. Tummy pulled in. Breathing out. Lift one foot up and down. Tummy pulled in. Let's go for 10. Breathing out, alternating sides. Really squeeze those abs in towards your spine. Great job. We've got 4 more. 3. Always think about the shoulder blades. 2. Last 1. Placing the hands on the floor, lift those legs up into tabletop. Tilt that tailbone towards your nose. We're going to go into leg swaps here. Tummy stays pulled in, tap one leg down and up. Breathing in. Make sure throughout the movement you can feel every level of the vertebra touching the roller. Focus on pulling in the abs. Tuck that chin in. Let's go for 5. 4, beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Placing those feet down on the roller. Take your hands all the way back, thumbs towards the floor. Lifting up the hips. We're not going to do the full mobility, don't worry. We're just going to curl the pelvis all the way down to the roller. Breathing out, go into a crunch. And then curling back. Hands behind you, lift up those hips, push through the heels. Curling down, one vertebra at a time. Breathing out, crunch. Nice, we've got 3 more. Lifting up those hips. Curling down, tummy pulled in, breathing out. Nice. Lift and rolling down. Make sure you pull that belly button in. Last one. Very nice. And coming off the roller. Right. We're going to sit with your hands behind you, feet nice and wide. Remember with this to make sure you've got a nice long neck. Don't sink into that neck. And let's roll the knees side to side. Loosening off the hips. That's it. So you can lean on those hands behind you. Breathing out. As you bring this through, drop this knee down and you lift up your bottom from the floor. You're really rotating the whole way around. Nice. Now from here, arms up if you can, and we're going to keep going with those hips and knees, rolling them side to side. So now as you go, you might need to pull your tummy in just a little bit more. Breathing out. That's awesome. Let's go for 2 more. Don't worry if you feel yourself moving forward. 1. Very nice. All right, from here, take the knees to the right side. We're going to face your right knee, lean forward onto the hands and down onto the elbows. You're going to take this left leg back so it's right behind you. Keep your knee bent. Shoulders down and back. Keep thinking of pulling those shoulders down. Tummy pulled in. We're going to lift this back leg up and down. Now as you lift, make sure you don't bring it forward as you lift. If you struggle lifting the whole leg, just lift the knee. It's a small movement. You're not trying to lift it high. Squeeze the butt. Let's go for 5. 4. Keep that belly button pulled in. 3. Lift your chest. 2. 1. Now stretch that back leg out behind you. Face that front knee and let's stretch onto it. Pigeon pose. If you can, move your leg, your foot further forward if you're able to. I know this is a bit of a pretzel position. And then leaning forward. Now, if this hurts your knees at all, please don't do this. Do what you can manage. That's it. All right, sliding back up. Let's change legs. We're going to roll those knees to the left side. Facing your left knee. Hands down to the elbows. Still think of lifting that chest. Take this leg further back. Tummy pulled in. Let's lift that leg up and down. Remember, it's a small movement. Don't bring the knee forward as you lift. Breathing out. You really want to activate this little butt muscle. For 5, 4, tummy pulled in. 3, lift your chest. I'm reminding myself as well as you. 2, 1. Now straighten that back leg out. We're going to rotate to this front leg. If you can, take that foot more 90 degrees. Woo! This side is a keeper. And we're going to that stretch. So I really feel this side is not great. Oh, goodness. I might be... It's fine. If my laptop dies, it's actually me stuck in my pigeon pose. And rolling out of it. Very nice. Shoo. Okay, coming to lie on your side. Knees bent at 90. Arms out in front, hands together. You want your knees at 90, feet at 90, like you're sitting on a chair. Now, from here, we're going to rotate, open those shoulders up to the ceiling. Try and get your shoulders flat. And then coming back. As you rotate, you want to try and keep your knees together. So push that top hip forward as you rotate back. You'll get more of a stretch than if you allow the hip to follow you back. We're going for 5.
I'm not sure I understand.
Suri doesn't understand. And back. Last 2, breathing out. That's it. Last 1. Very nice. All right, coming up, let's change sides. Right, so coming to lie on your other side, knees bent, hips, knees 90, hands out in front of you. Keep that top hip facing forward and let's take those arms, open the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Push that top hip forward and back. We're going for 5. Good. Very nice. Breathing out. 2 more. If you need to, you can hold your legs together. Get a little stretch. Last 1. Very nice. All right, coming to lie on your back. Have your feet nice and wide apart like your mat. And let's roll those knees side to side. Very good. Side to side, breathing out. That's it. Okay, from here, we're going to take your right ankle, cross it onto your left knee. We're going to bring that left thigh in, figure of 4 stretch, pulling that left thigh in towards you. Use your elbow to push that right knee out if you can. Or you can even just use your hand to give a little bit of pressure. Very nice. Holding it here. Nice deep breaths. Now from here, hands behind your head. Straighten up that left leg. Keep the right ankle crossed over. If you want to bend your knee, you can. We're going to breathe in. Lower those legs down. Breathing out to come up. Your low back must stay glued to the floor the whole time. So we're really working those abs. If you want to bend that leg, I don't want you to feel anything in your back. You can bend the left leg as much as you need. Breathing in and out. Nice work. Let's go for 4 more. 3. Breathing out. Tummy pulled in. 2. Last 1. Whew. Hugging those knees into your chest. Very nice. Right, let's change sides. So left ankle onto right knee. Let's pull that right thigh in towards you, pushing that left knee out. Breathing out. Use your breath to help get a little bit more range. You can push that knee out with your hand if you need. Nice. Now from here, same again, either with your right leg dead straight or slightly bent. We're going to breathe and lower those legs. Breathing out. Tummy pulled in. Remember, if you feel your back at all, please bend that knee, tummy in, every level of your back touching the floor. Nice work. Breathing out to lift. For 4 more. 3. 2 more. Perfect job. Last 1. Well done. Hug those knees into your chest. And let's from here go into our happy baby. So lifting those feet up towards the ceiling, grabbing the inside of the feet and gently holding it there. Apply gentle pressure, putting the knees down towards the floor. That's it. Big breath. Now from here, let's straighten that left leg down along the floor. Stretching it out. You want to lengthen that leg away from you. It really deepens the stretch on this right butt and this hip flexor. Arm out to the side. That's it. Palm facing up. Now from here, relax that foot down of the right leg. Take your right knee in your right hand. That's it. And we're going to pull that knee out away from the midline, stretching that hip capsule. You want to try and keep your hips facing up to the ceiling, so don't let your whole body roll. So you want to glue this left hip down to the floor. Beautiful. Now from here, bring the knee into the middle, change hands, pull that right knee across your body to the floor. Keep those shoulders on the floor. Pull the knee all the way down if you can. And breathing there. Remember, don't fight the stretch. Try and breathe into it. That's perfect. And coming back, let's take both legs into happy baby again. Gently pushing those knees down, and let's straighten out the right leg this time. So you feel that stretch on the right hip flexor, left butt, arm out to the side. Breathing into it, keeping those hips facing the ceiling. Relax that left foot, take the left knee in your left hand, pull the knee out away from the midline, stretching. Very good, holding it there. Try and glue that right hip down to the floor. Now from here, bring the knee into the middle, change hands, take that leg across. Stretching, you want to keep those shoulders on the floor. Think of lengthening that hip away, rotate as much as you can. Look at your right hand. That's it, beautiful. Alrighty, now from here, you can either just hold your knees in to your chest, or we're going to take the legs over our head. So we did this last week. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can stay here, or we're going to hold the legs and have a little stretch over the head. That's it. If you need to support your back, you can. And then slowly curling down all the way, if you can, controlling it. Beautiful. And coming up into sitting, we're going to roll like a ball. So with this, sitting on your sit bones, gentle pressure holding onto the shins. feet off the floor. If you can, it's very light. It's really not pulling. When you come up, what you don't want is you don't want to pull away from your knees and come back. So you want to keep this distance between your head and your knees, and you're just using your abs. So we breathe out, roll back. And you just roll to kind of your shoulder blade area. Look at your belly button. Use your tummy to pull you up. If you can do it without your hands. Now, either hold it here rolling like a ball, or we're going to stretch the legs up, hold behind your calves, and do the rocker. 2 more. Pause and hold using those abs. Last 1. And coming up into sitting. Well done. We're going to sit cross-legged. Sitting up nice and tall. If for any reason your knees are sore sitting cross-legged, you're welcome to straighten one knee. Do what you need to do. All right. So from here, we're going to stretch that right arm out to the side, quite far away. If you're able to, drop the elbow down, but keep those hips down. And breathing out and stretch that arm over. That's it. Reach. You want to feel a stretch all the way along your chest. Side. Breathing in, take the arm in front. Breathing out. We're going for 3 more. Breathing in and out. Keep watching that your right sit bone, that your opposite sit bone is on the floor. 2 more. Last 1. Now from here, you want to take this hand in the air, rotate the shoulders down to the floor, and place your hand on top of your hand if you can. That's tight. Breathing out, get as close as you can manage, don't hurt yourself. Breathing out, try and think of breathing into these areas that are so tight. And very slowly coming up out of it. Shoo, other side. It's so tight doing that, it amazes me. Take the left hand down, drop the elbow down if you can. Make sure your hips stay down and reach. One way to help stay down is push this elbow into the floor, like push yourself back. Breathing in and out. Nice, 3 more, breathing in and out. Stretch that arm away. 2. Last 1. Now again from here, rotate those shoulders, take this hand that's in the air, place it on top of your other hand, try and twist those shoulders. Now breathe in towards your tight areas. So for me on this side, I feel it here. I'm going to try and think of stretching it out. And coming up, very nice. All right, taking your arms out to the side, nice and straight. You're going to twist, place your one arm behind the knee, other hand on the floor, and twisting up, push yourself further round. Keep both arms dead straight and always think of twisting up. And changing sides. Nice, and change. Breathing out. Good, last time. Nice, now coming to lie on the floor, one new sort of stretch. It's sort of a stretch, stretching out your abs, but actually we're also activating our shoulder blade area. So, lying on the floor, feet nice and wide. As always, we're going to think of squeezing the bottom. Hands by your shoulders. On a breath out, you're going to slide those shoulders away, squeeze your bottom, push through the hands, and think of lifting your chest. We're just extending that thoracic spine. So we're not pushing up all the way and arching here. The main activator is those shoulder blades. So squeeze your bottom, pelvic floor tight, shoulders down and back, push the hands into the floor. Think of lifting up that chest, hold it there, keep the hands on the floor, and coming back down. You really want to make sure you're tucking that pubic bone into the floor. And again, sliding those shoulders down and back, breathing out. Pushing the hands into the floor. Lift the elbows up a little bit. You're not actually pushing into the elbows. I wanted just the hands. So think of lifting your elbows off the floor. And down. 2 more, then we're going to add to it. Shoulders down, bottom squeezed. Elbows off the floor. Push through those hands. Lift the chest. And down. Leanne, it looks like you're coming quite high up. Are you arching your back? Or you... Who knows? Yeah. Try and keep this really, really still and just a little bit from here. You'll see now, because now we're going to take the hands out of it. So from here, breathing out. Shoulders down and back. Squeeze your bottom. Push. And now stay there. Lift the hands up off the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Tummy pulled in. Hold it, hold it. Elbows off the floor, hands off the floor. And down. Now we're going to do the same. Now we're lifting the hands and the head. Shoulders down and back. So it's the same action we've just done with the hands on the floor, but now we're lifting the whole elbow, forearms off the floor. 2 more. Squeeze your bum. Shoulders down and back. Lift the arms up. Lift your chest. Tummy pulled in. Don't arch the back. And down. Last one. Breathing out. Squeeze your bum. Shoulders down and back. Forearms off the floor. Hold it here. Squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing up onto your knees. Let's go into a nice child's pose to finish stretching out that back. Breathing out. From here, walk those hands to the left side and push the palms of your hands into the floor, stretching that right side. Very nice. Let's walk those hands back, take them to the other side and push. So you're stretching this left side. Very good. And coming up, let's just stretch out the neck. Sit however you feel comfortable. I'm going to sit cross-legged. If it's not comfortable, pick another position. Let's take your right hand, place it under your bottom. You want to keep the shoulder down and back. Look at your left knee. Hand on your head, elbow in front of your nose. Keeping your back straight. Gently pull that chin down to your chest. That's it. You'll feel the stretch all the way here. Now in this position, if you want to change your head, tilt side to side, find where you're feeling the best stretch. And coming up, very nice. Let's change hands. My left hand under the bum, look at your right knee. Hand on the head, elbow in front of your nose. Gently pulling that chin down to your chest. You can tilt your head side to side. And coming up. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Phew, I feel all limber. Thank you. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow.